So, sorry, the eggs were playing my favorite beat. They got me going. All right. I am excited today. The universe is smiling upon me. I am making something that you guys are gonna love. It's very easy. The best thing about what I'm gonna make is that once you have the basics, you can do whatever you want. You can add whatever you like. You can make it sweet. You can make it savory. It is the perfect dish for brunch. And right now, there's a brunch going on with my family because it happens every weekend. And this would be a perfect dish that someone could make, or I could make and bring if I were there with them. But family, hello. I know you're watching. Thank you for tuning in. So I have a quick story. So I made this dish recently for a beautiful woman. I made her this breakfast. I asked her, I said, what would you like for breakfast? And she looked at me and she said, who are you and what are you doing in my house? I was like, listen. I was like, Mom, we go through this every time. I'm like, Mom, like, what do you want for breakfast? All right. So it's very simple. But before we get into it, I wanted to mention again this apron that I'm wearing. One thing, so Father's Day is coming up, and if your dad, husband, boyfriend is one of these grill masters, I wanted to mention, or I'd like to mention, this pocket here. You can stick a beer right in there. So he has, where's my tongs here? I have it somewhere here. He can be on the grill, doing this little thing, have a beer here, maybe throw a straw in there if he's, wants to. No. But, and it's available in black, navy, this beautiful color here. It is unisex. So moms out there, if you're a grill master and you want to put your beer, White Claw, whatever, I don't know if we can put a glass of wine in there. But it does the job. All right, let's get into this. So this is called a Dutch baby. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make one sweet and I'm gonna make one savory. So I'm gonna do the sweet one first, and I believe my oven is at, it will be at 450. Right now it's at 438, so you will hear it go off. Very easy, 4 eggs, butter, half a cup of flour, half a cup of milk, and after that, you can throw them whatever you like. So I'm gonna show you the sweet one first, and I'll redo everything. Oh, and it only takes 15 minutes. So your oven is at 450, and then it's a 15-minute baking time, and then that's it. But there's one step that you need to do, which the first time I made it, I neglected it, and I thought I was gonna be in a spot of bother, but I wasn't. You must butter your skillet. There it goes. There's the oven at 450, and now it's waiting on me. So you must butter your skillet before you pour in, because I neglected to do that, and it's was a little troublesome getting out, but it worked. Yesterday I got this off Amazon. This iron skillet is perfect for a Dutch baby. Look at this. The great depth. I believe this is 10 inches. Iron skillet. This thing is gonna last forever. And I was gonna get another iron skillet, but I thought, man, maybe try something different. And this is gonna be perfect for this. So I'm excited to try this out for the first time since I just arrived yesterday. All right, let's get into it. So I have half a cup of flour here. I'm gonna put some eggs into the blender. This blender here is you can find on Amazon as well. This is an Oster blender. I love this because it's glass. It's not the plastic, so I do love that. So let's get into it. So let me start with my eggs, cracking eggs in here. 4 eggs. So what I'm gonna do, it may be a little controversial for some, but I will, the first time I made this, I did a fruit, and I did a Nutella. So I'm gonna do that because I know people love Nutella, and I will do Nutella again today. I will do that. But I'm saying Nutella is not my personal favorite, which people could be like, what? how can you not like Nutella? But it's just not my personal favorite. And these I love. These are Pyrex measuring cups. These are super handy. You should get your hands on those and get the milk. I use oat milk. I don't drink cow milk, so I need a half a cup of oat milk that I'm going to use. Or if you want, drink cow milk, you drink cow milk. Do your thing. But this is very, very easy, and it's absolutely lovely. So we'll drop that in there. Milk. Do the eggs. 4 eggs. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of vanilla. This is organic vanilla. Give that a little hit. It's going to be fantastic. I love, love, love vanilla. I like when I'm making also using like the vanilla paste because I like seeing the beans, the little vanilla beans in there. That's really nice. Okay, hit the flour, half a cup of flour, and then it wants a 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So we're gonna do that really quickly. I have like a little here, 2 tablespoons. So the cool thing about when you find these butters, they already have your markings of where sorry with my camera, there where the tablespoons are measurement. That's lovely. So you don't have to just get that a little cut right there. Actually, how's this one good? You know what? I had them out. I'm gonna make it easier for myself to cut because I had them out and they are not wanting to cooperate. And they were soft, so it's easier if they're a little to cut if they're frozen. Throw it in the microwave for 30. That will melt. And then I'm gonna give it a blend and then pop it in I'm gonna butter my skillet now that I'm like, that would be a disaster to get it stuck again. But listen, we're live. Things happen. So this is what we'll do. Got the melted butter, Bobby Bonilla. All right, drop that in there. Put this little top on here. Let's see, and then give it a blend. I'm joking, I wasn't saying it. I'm joking. Okay, let me butter this. I'm gonna put it on a little high heat, get that hot, and then I'll butter that, and then I'm gonna drop in. So, I'm gonna cut some bananas. I'm gonna throw bananas in here, and then when it comes out, I'll hit it with Nutella. Now the thing about, for me, cooking with bananas, I don't like my bananas to be too ripe or too unripe when I cook, because they're not as sweet. So this is like the perfect color of when I'm cooking with a banana. As with dessert, like if they're too ripe, then it's mushy. You need that just right, like that Goldilocks, like just right moment. So I've had a couple desserts where the bananas are, you could tell they were green when they used them, and it's just, they're firm and they're not sweet, and you're just like, it ruins the whole dessert. Like I've had a banana cream pie and I was like, you guys ruined it. So you want to make sure that when you're doing a dessert, that your bananas are like that. We'll call it that Goldilocks. That's what you want. All right. Let's butter this skillet, get it going. Perfect, look at that. I'm very excited to share this dish with you guys. And look at that, easy. I'm gonna drop this in, and then I'm gonna cut some bananas, throw that in there, and then pop it in there for 15 minutes. Like, easy peasy. All right, put that in there like that. I'm gonna put put this back because I'm gonna do another one, but this one will be savory. Where's my bananas, or my banana? Okay. So I'm just cutting them in, and then I can place them as well, make it, little, make it pretty. Want to make it pretty, or as they say in New York in the Berkshires, make it nice. I just want to make it nice. Some of you may get that. Some of you, if you get that reference, good on you. All right. So this is not too hot to touch. Going in for 15 minutes. I'm going to set my timer on here. 15 minutes. Now I'm going to start the savory one. Any questions while we're going? I never thought of that. Morning from LA. Good morning, LA. Yes. Dorinda, you got it. That's right. That's Dorinda from On Your Cosmos. Good on you. Nutella pancakes. Yeah. Well, yes, Nutella. You're a step ahead of me. Yes. Nutella pancakes. Okay. Let's get going with the, again, 4 eggs. Wait, sorry. This is my butter. Get that one started. And that's just all-purpose flour that I'm using for this dish. And then again, where's my... This is the one that I've if you've ever gone to dinner or lunch with me, if I'm conflicted, I will sometimes order 2 dishes. I like this, I like that, I can't decide, so I'll order both of them. And I'll try to eat both of them. Usually I do. If you've ever gone to lunch or dinner with a tourist, they will convince you to get it. So they're like, I like this dish and I like that dish. Hey, why don't we share? Why don't we order both and we'll just share? And then you end up getting what they want and they eat off of your plate. So beware of those tricksy tourists. All right, let's hit this again. We're gonna have a cup of milk. I'm sure I'm gonna get a note about that one, a phone call or a text about it. But you Tauruses, you know who you are. You Taurans, whatever it is, the Taurans. Okay, I'm gonna hit that with the milk again. Like I said, super easy. You can make it complicated if you like by throwing in what you like. I'm going to do, again, half a cup of flour. And then this one will be savory. The thing is, what's going to happen today after everything is I'm going to eat all of these because I have no helper today, so I will be eating all of these. Throw in the flour. Butter, yes. Can't forget the butter. I'm gonna do this one with spinach, chorizo, and goat cheese. So when I'm done with all this, I'm just gonna cut them in half and go at it. And be like the perfect combination. I love sweet and savory. I love it. All right, let's drop that butter in there. Now the one thing that you want to do, this is the most important thing. If you ever do anything in your life, the most important thing you need to do is you pay attention to that. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. I'm going to get the chorizo going. Let's clear some of this space up here. If you haven't learned by now, I'm a rascal. If you haven't learned by now. I got my goat cheese. I love this goat cheese, okay? Let's get this this heat going here on this chorizo. Yes, I know. Okay. Now, if you wanted to do, let's say, if you are not vegan but vegetarian, you wanted to do cheese, mushrooms, spinach, that works as well. You don't want to have, any meat in it, that works as well. That's what I love about this dish is that you can just do anything in there. You can even do blueberries and lemon zest. That also works for this. You can do chocolate chips and bananas. It's absolutely lovely. And if you wanted to make it with your kids, you can. It's easy enough if you had several skillets. You could say, make it with your kids. Hey, honey, do you want to add this? You add whatever you want, and then you throw it in the oven, and then they have their own Dutch baby. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna put the chorizo on really quickly, just to get some of that fat going, and then I'll pour that in there. I'll pour this batter in there, and then maybe a little bit of butter as well, just so that it doesn't stick. Although with the fat and this savory one will be something else, and then I'll hit it with the goat cheese at the last minute, and the spinach. But I'm excited to try the savory because I made the first one I made was sweet. It was good. But as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Nutella, so I just gave mine a little schmear versus those who love Nutella, put Nutella all over that. All over that. Even a spoon in your mouth. Nutella, if you want. If you'd like. All right, let's see. We have any questions, comments? What do we have? The savory one sounds delicious. Yes, it will be delicious. I hope. It's the first time I'm making it. Going to okay, you should order the knife. Yeah, the knife is great. I love the knife for chopping. Yes, using the blender to mix. The notebook is giving Virgo energy. Okay, yeah. Okay. I have all my recipes in here. I write my recipes down in here. The thing is, I'm similar to like your grandma or your mom, where when I cook, sometimes if I'm not baking, I'm just like cooking. It's just I know a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nothing's really measured. It's just how I feel or by eye. So, for example, I'll show you. This one I have ingredients and cups in this because it's baking, and baking you kind of need to be precise. But for example, here I have something white bean, kale, chorizo soup, and potatoes. That is the dish. It's an amazing soup. White bean, kale, chorizo, and potatoes. All right. Here's the recipe. There's nothing because it's all here, and I just do it. And I didn't write anything down. I was in Boston visiting a friend of mine, and we went to a restaurant, and I saw it on the menu. I ate it, and I think I may have taken a picture of it. I just mental photo. I came home and I made it, and I didn't need to write anything down. I didn't ask anything. I just did it, and so that's why there's no. But I will make it. I'll make it here, and then I have to actually be articulate about how I'm making it. But I just make stuff. I just do it. I try it and I do it. don't know what you want to call that. But I've told someone in the past that cooking and baking are, you know, cooking. I said cooking is like. I said cooking is like jazz music, where you can just improvise and this, that, bop, 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 bop. And I said baking is more like classical, where it's a bit more precise, a little bit more like you can do this, this, and this, and this. So yeah, I just go and do and add and, you know, I need my spinach. So I know there are some vegetarians out there who are watching. If you don't want to add chorizo, you can substitute that for mushrooms. Or you can do, I guess you can do broccoli as well, that works. Do a little spinache. You could also do, if you wanted to be like a little Greek style, you can do, instead of goat cheese, you can do feta. So you can do goat cheese, spinach, and maybe tomatoes. I'm not the biggest fan of tomatoes, but you could do that as well. That would work. So that's the great thing about this dish, is it's just like whatever you want, you just throw in there. I absolutely love that. Okay, so let me get this thing stirred. Oops, losing some spinach. That's looking gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. All right, let's throw in the batter. And then, after that, I'm going to put in the goat cheese. Put a little butter on it. I love goat cheese. Goat cheese, it's just the creaminess, this texture, it's just so, so nice. When you put it in a salad, you could put it, I'm gonna do some Spanish tapas, and I'm gonna do a couple of dishes with goat cheese, because it's my favorite, I love it. And I'm gonna put a generous amount of goat cheese in here. Okay. Just pause. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to show you, before I pop it in, how it looks. You can see that there. That's how it's looking before it goes in. So there's 3 minutes left on the sweet one, and I'm going to pop this one in and just do the time after that. Oh, the sweet one. The sweet one is looking amazing and smelling even better. So I'm going to add my Nutella here to hit that. Once that comes out, clean up a bit. And we'll see if there's any more questions, concerns, comments. What do we have here? Anything. What do we have? Oh, let's see what's going on. You want to go to our knife side? Okay, cool. Nothing. Okay. No questions, no comments? I explained everything perfectly? Good. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys try this. This is pretty easy. But you should, if you make it for, your brunch, your friends coming over, make it, you can make it seem like it was difficult. Like, hit yourself with a little flour in your face. Like I've been cooking all morning for you guys. 2 minutes left on this. And then I'm thinking I just have to cool down a little bit before I start to decorate it with the Nutella and serve it. But I will try it. I will try it. The branzino that I cooked, I neglected to actually eat it on camera. I ate it after and it was delicious. But this I will eat on camera. So that you know that I actually do eat my food. I just doesn't, I don't give it to my doorman or my neighbor. Any more questions? No. Okay. 40 seconds on this. The one thing that I just had a thought. I didn't salt or pepper the savory one. I'm curious. Maybe I'll do it after if it needs it, because the chorizo may have enough and the cheese may have enough. We'll see when I cut it if it needs it. Since it's the first time I've ever made it and I'm making it live, we'll see. But maybe it's best that I did it because you don't want it to be too salty. All right. There it goes. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna set the timer for the rest of this one. Okay, I'm gonna show you what this looks like coming out. I'm gonna show you what this looks like coming out. Oh my god, that's hot. Okay. Here it is, look at that. Isn't that stunning? And it smells absolutely delicious. So you see the bananas in there. So good. I think you can see that there. I'm gonna cut it. So you'll notice that in the oven it kind of rises, and then as it cools down, it goes back down and chills out. So I'll let it do its thing for a little bit with my butter knife. Where did I do my butter knife? And then I'll give it a cut. And then I'll give it some Nutella. And you'll see this beautiful Dutch baby that I've made. Dutch babies. Okay. So this time that looks yummy. Yes, it actually is. This I know because I made this, as I stated, for a beautiful woman who almost had me arrested. Because my mom, she's a rascal. No, I kid. Look how soft that is. I don't know if you can see that coming across, how soft. Just, it's like it's like a crepe and a pancake merge. That's the texture. Let's see. Maybe I have a little spoon here. All right, a little more. So if you don't want to have, let's say, if you don't want to add Nutella, you can add maple syrup to it. That will also do the job. That's what I did when I made this. I didn't. So it was like a banana pancake. Oh, and I also have. Okay, I have some powdered sugar, which I'm going to hit that. So I'm going to put a little Nutella because I'm going to show you, for you, because I love you guys so much. I'm going to put Nutella on it, but I normally wouldn't for myself. But I adore you all. And then we'll have a little bit of powdered sugar, a little sprinkle of that. There you go, this is what it looks like. All right, actually, let me clean that up. Clean off that Nutella there. Now, a person who actually likes Nutella would have put their finger in their mouth after, wiping off the plate, but yeah, that's not happening with me. Okay, here it is. Look at that. Look at that. Soft that is. You got the steam coming off. It's very hot, but I'll give it up. It's so good. If you want to impress your friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, make that. Make that dish for them tomorrow. Or today. It's so good. Really, really good. Oh, someone says, I just got here, what are you making? I'm making a Dutch baby. That's what it's called. European pancake is probably another name, but that's what I'm making. And it's delicious. So, look at that. Absolutely. I'm going to have another bite because I'm hungry, and not only that, it's good, and I don't mind that fantastic. You could also, sorry for talking with a mouthful, if you wanted to, you could do a dessert. So let's say you have dinner, you can probably do Nutella with this, or even chocolate, and make it as a dessert with berries, fresh berries, cream. So once you just have that initial batter, then you can just be like, I'm gonna throw this, pop, 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 pop. You know, make it your own. You're welcome. All right. So I have like about 8 minutes or so on this next one. We got any more questions? We can just have a staring contest if you like. Okay. You know, I'm gonna have to like give some to my neighbors, knock on the door, like, hey, you guys want? Because this is a lot for me to consume. Put that Nutella away for another day. I mean, there's a whole debate. It's like Nutella versus peanut butter. I prefer peanut butter, although I wouldn't put peanut butter on this. But if it's like, you know, a choice, I'm taking peanut butter. I put peanut butter on an apple. I wouldn't put Nutella on an apple. But it's okay. You know, it's a battle. It's what it is. I love Nutella and peanut butter. Do both. Yeah, you could do both. That's a good idea. Yes, I agree. Yes. I agree with Biz News, 100%. The setup is going to be a little bit different, but yes, I agree with you. But yeah, Nutella versus peanut butter is a battle. Nutella is like, you know, you could be making crepes at the you find them at the mall. You do strawberries, Nutella, or bananas. It's like, yeah, the kids love it. Kids absolutely love Nutella, and big kids. I'm so excited about this savory one. It smells absolutely delicious. So what I'll do is probably eat the savory first, and then finish a little bit of the sweet one. It's gonna be so good. Okay, any more questions we got? Any comments? What do we have? Yeah. I need subtitles when I use the blender. Yeah. True. Yes. So when you guys do, let me see if this is still hot. Yeah, it's still too hot to touch. But this right, when I made it the first time, I made it in an iron skillet. And then making it in this, I love this because it's a bit deeper than the skillet that I have. And I love that it has these handles, because I could do something like maybe a paella in this iron skillet. Because it would just be me and maybe, I don't know, another person or two other people. So it would be enough to do a paella this size, only like 10 inches in this iron skillet. But as I stated, iron skillets are the best because they will last you forever. If you take care of them, they will last you forever. So that means not cleaning them with soap, not leaving them in water, and then you want to season them. They call it seasoning, where after you've cleaned it, you put it back on high heat with oil, you can throw it in the oven and give it heat for just a few minutes and then let it sit. And it won't rust and it will last forever. Forever. All right, let's check on this bad boy. I think it is done. It smells delicious. I'll have to make room for this one, so let's move this out of the way. This is still hot, I believe. Yeah. Move this over here. Make some room. All right, you ready for the savory? Look at this. Look at that right there. That is stunning. All right, let me get where's my knife? I need a new knife. All right, here we go. Let's try this bad boy. Woo! Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. As you see, as it cools down, it just starts to get a bit smaller, a wee bit smaller. But this is where it's at. This is where it's at. Woo! All right. Use my other hand here. Fork. Excited. Also, I like spice, so if I were to do this on my own, I'd probably even throw hot sauce on it as well because I love spicy food. But I know not everyone likes the spice. This is falling apart a bit. It's all right. Hold on, let me do a better job with that. Let me do a better job. Let me do a better job with this. There we go. Woo! Look at that. All right. Let me show you this. Close up of this. Look at that lovely thing right there. That is stunning. So, as I stated, I did not salt or pepper the batter because I figured the chorizo and the goat cheese would have enough, but we'll just give it a go and see. And if not, you can just salt and pepper. But let's give this a try here. Oof, it's hot. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna have to be careful that I don't burn my mouth. Woo! Okay. Wow. Very, very good. Okay. What I would do, pinch of salt after the fact, but that is really, really good. Wow. Okay. And that's the first time I've ever made it. So. That was delicious. Okay, sorry I'm chewing with you guys, but I wanted to try it. Make sure that it's like, I want to go at it again. Okay, let me see if there's any more questions before I sign off. What do we have? Okay. Any more questions, comments before I sign off? But both of these dishes were absolutely wow. I love that. I love the savory one. Okay. Next, yeah, where's your plate? Yeah, I'll make you a plate for sure. Come on over. I have way more that I'd be able to eat. But next weekend, I'm gonna think of some dishes during the week to make, and if you have anything you'd like for me to make, let me know, comment, and I'll make that for you. But I'm glad that I can share this with you because it's something very simple, very easy, and you can try it out. It's out 15 minutes cooking. Add what you like in there. It's just as long as you have that batter, then you can just go crazy and do what you like with it. And as I said, you can even do this with the kids, which is really cool. They can add what they want, and they're not like putting their nose up at something you made. They are making it, helping you make it. So that's a positive as well for this dish. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, and we'll keep on cooking.